Okay, let's face it. Netflix is really bad at recommending videos. What if we could fix that using Gemini 1.5 Pro? I'm Linda Lawton. I'm a Google developer expert for machine learning and AI. And we are back with more Gemini 1.5 Pro shenanigans. Now, I went over onto Kaggle and I found a Netflix dataset. It seems to contain movies and TV series predating 2021. So this is fine for testing. Now, I did have a few issues with the dataset. There were some commas, extra commas, and stuff in the file that Gemini didn't like. So I cleaned it up. And as you can see, when it's loaded, it's over 700,000 tokens, which is a lot. Okay, let's see what Gemini can do with this file. We can ask it to list 5 drama series between 2018 and 2022. If this works, in and of itself, this is better than what Netflix can do, because Netflix won't let you search on stuff between specific dates, which is perfect. I don't want to see movies from the 50s. Another thing that's nice about this file is it contains information not only about the date the movie was released, but also the category it's in and the country it was recreated, which means that I can tell it to only show me stuff from Denmark and the United States. I don't need to be seeing all of the Asian stuff because I don't, unfortunately, speak that language. Another thing I can do is by seeing the categories, I can actually remove all of the cartoons because I'm not going to watch reality TV or cartoons. So there's no reason to show me those. So this is definitely better than Netflix. So now, how are we going to get Gemini to show stuff specifically for me? Well, that's where the data portability API comes in again, because I was able to use the data portability API to export all of my YouTube search history. So if you have my YouTube search history, then you should be able to show me or see what kind of things I would like based upon my history of searching over YouTube, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to do. So now we have these 2 files. So let's change our prompt a little. We're going to tell the API that it is an expert at video recommendations. And its job is to pick videos and movies and TV shows that the user would like. So in order for it to do that, we're going to say that this is the user's search history. And again, this is a file that I've loaded from Data Portability API. So it contains a list of all of the search history that I had over on YouTube. Then I'm going to say this is a following list currently available on Netflix, which is the same Netflix one that we had previously. And then I'm going to say, please give me some recommendations for this user, which should, I hope, return nicely. Now, one of the things you need to remember is that Gemini Pro is still in test. You still have to be whitelisted to use Gemini Pro. So I don't think that they have this running on the most powerful machines. And as you can see, this request is over 740,000 tokens. I was actually able to do one request that made it over 900,000 tokens. So it was a lot. I included some extra columns from the Netflix data set. I ended up removing some because it was just too much. They say that it can handle 1 million tokens, and it probably can. But I think that the amount of time it takes for it to come back is a little unrealistic at this point. So maybe later it'll be better. So let's take a look at the results that came back. One of the things that I like is that it comes back in 2 parts. The first part being some basic information about what it got back about the user itself and what it thinks about them. Then it responds with a list of things from the Netflix dataset that it thinks that the user might like to see. And that's pretty nice. Now, I scanned through this, and I think that I have seen probably 80% of what they're giving me. Not all of it, but most of it. So as a test, I think this works great. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I have seen, a lot of stuff that I haven't seen, and not much in the way of stuff that I absolutely would not see. This is just a simple example of some of the things that we will be able to use Gemini Pro 1.5 for once it comes out in the API. Currently, you can only use it in AI Studio, and currently you have to be whitelisted. So that's just the way it is. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please leave me a comment below if you have an idea of something else that you would like me to test Gemini Pro 1.5 with, or anything else, because I know a lot of you don't have access, and I'm more than willing to test stuff for you if you have an idea. And please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. It really helps out with the channel. And that's all for today. I hope you have a great day. Bye now.